Hi, I'm Janice. I live in La Mesa, California, and this is a project for EdTech 670 on the subject of learning, motivation, and fun. My story is about a time when I was between the ages of maybe 3 and 6 years old. My dad would take my older sister and myself out for nature walks. We lived in an area of northern Indiana that was rural. We lived on a farm with the woods and with fields and a creek and pasture. So there were plenty of opportunities to interact with nature. Um, and my dad would take us out. He'd help us learn to identify all sorts of things like trees and plants. Um, learn to learn the names of different kinds of birds. We'd collect roots from sassafras trees to make tea. We'd pick morel mushrooms. We'd do just really wonderful, fun things. And I think one of the things that we loved the best was after the spring thaws, the farmers would plow their fields. And when they were just freshly plowed was the best time to go out and look for certain kinds of treasures. The treasures we were looking for especially would be like different types of rocks like quartz or flint, shiny rocks, interesting rocks, fossils. And a couple of times we were just really lucky because once I found a spearhead, Indian spearhead, and my sister found a flint arrowhead. And that was really cool. You'd hold it in your hand and think about the people who had made these artifacts. And my dad took us to the library where we investigated about the Potawatomi Indian tribes that lived in that area. And it was just really a cool learning experience. I think the things that contributed to making it so special were, first of all, the instructor was my dad. Secondly, it was just an active experience, running around outside. It was just fun. The third thing was just that I think it was also just really hands-on. So it was, you could, as I say, you hold a flint arrowhead in your hand and you imagine what the people were like who made it and what their lives were like. So it was just a really cool, fun experience, and that's my story. Thank you for listening.